we've got, this is going to be the fourth in the series of 7 chords in the key of blank. We're going to do the key of A right now, and we've done C, which is no sharps, no flats. We've done G, which is 1 sharp. We've done D, which is 2 sharps. And now we're going to A, which has 3 sharps. And like I said before, the more sharps we have, the more bar chords we're going to be stuck with. So it behooves you to get good at bar chords. I encourage it. And but I'm going to give you cheats anyway, so you can bypass them in the short term. But ultimately, your goal should be to learn how to play bar chords. Okay. So the first chord in the key of A is going to be A, and the interesting thing about doing this is we're going to, every time we only learn like a couple new chords, we kind of build on the knowledge of the previous videos. So the key of A is going to have a couple new chords from the key of D, but there are going to be some similar chords. Like in the key of D, we had an A, so that's what we start with. In the key of A, the 1 chord is A major, so nothing on the bottom string, open, 2nd fret, 2nd fret, 2nd fret, open. Okay, then the next chord, the 2 chord, is B minor, and the bar form of this is going to be nothing on the bottom string, so deaden it with the tip of your first finger if you can, and then 2nd fret with your first finger, 4th fret, 4th fret, 3rd fret, 2nd fret. Okay, and so that would be first finger, 3rd finger, 4th finger, 2nd finger, and 1st finger with the bar continuation there. A simpler version of that might be B minor 7/11, which is this one I showed you before. And that one would be basically, we've learned it in, I think that was in also G and D. But basically, nothing on the bottom string, 2nd fret, open 4th string, 2nd fret of the G string, 3rd fret of the B string, and open E string. So we technically have a B minor 7/11 chord. Okay, so now C sharp minor is the same as B minor. That's why this is one of the advantages of bar chords, because when you've learned 1, you've learned 12 technically. You play at every fret, you've got 12 bar chords. So here's B minor, we go up 2 frets. If you have B minor down, just go up 2 frets, and you've got the 3 chord in the key of A, which is C sharp minor. The 3 chord in any major key is always going to be minor. Okay, so we have 4th fret, 6th fret, 6th fret, 5th fret, and 4th fret. So that's C sharp minor. Okay, now a cheat for that. This is an easy way to do it. First finger, just instead of barring, just get that note with the first finger on the 4th fret. Nothing on the bottom string, by the way. And then 6th fret, and then 6th fret, and then the next 2 strings open. And that's C sharp minor 7. So that's actually a pretty easy chord to play. So for an A, we go to B minor, and we go to C sharp minor. I might use that anyway. Some of these cheats I wouldn't use because they have too many extra notes, the 7th and the 11th, things like that. But this one's not bad. It just adds a 7th, which is nice. It's the B note. It's that B string. So you have the root here on the 5th fret. That's a C sharp, and then a 5th and another root, another C sharp there. And on my diagrams, I'm going to have I have the fingering, I have the notes that they are, and then the bottom row is going to be the analysis of those notes. Are they the root, 3rd, 5th, whatever? Sometimes you're going to see a 2nd in there. Sometimes you're going to see a 4th. I mean, an 11th. Yeah, 4th, which is the same as the 11th. I'm sorry for the confusion. And then also you'll see a 7th in there. Okay, so now the 4 chord in the key of A is D. We know D, so nothing on the bottom 2 strings. Open D string, 2nd fret, 3rd string, 3rd fret, 2nd string, and 2nd fret, 1st string. Okay, so 1st finger, 3rd finger, 2nd finger, like that. All right. The 5 chord is E, which is nothing on the bottom string. So we're gonna play all 6 strings. Open, 2, 2, 1, open, open, and my fingering is gonna be open, and then 2nd, 3rd, 1st, open, open. Okay. The next chord, in the key of A, the 6th chord is F sharp minor. Okay, we had that in the previous key, in the key of D. And the way you play F sharp minor is with a bar. And look at, because I'm not doing F sharp major, my 2nd finger is available. I can lay it across my 1st string to help out. If that helps you, it makes it a little easier. It might make it a little harder because it might draw these 2 fingers in. So you may want to have it here if you're having a problem keeping your 3rd and 4th finger out here. Okay, but basically I don't have that problem. So it's 2nd fret, 4th fret, 4th fret, 2nd fret, 2nd fret, 2nd fret, just like that. All right. Now the cheat for that one that I came up with in the previous video also is second finger on the bottom string, the second fret. You can play the A string, but don't. Let's say deaden it if you can. Second fret, open, open. And that's F sharp minor 7/11. Yeah, F sharp minor 7/11. Sounds complex, but it's not that bad. Okay? And then the last chord, so we have A with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The last chord is going to be a passing chord from the 6 to back to the 1. And that would be, we're going to take the E chord and we're going to put a G sharp in the bass. So for me, the best way to play this one, if I get E over G sharp in a song, probably this is what I'm going to grab. I'm going to go ahead and put my third finger on the 4th fret of the bottom string and play that G sharp, okay? And then I'm going to deaden with that finger, I'm going to deaden the A string, and I'm going to put my first finger on the 2nd fret of the D string, and that's E, and I'm going to put my pinky on this B right here, right on the same fret as the 3rd finger. You see that? So that's going to be 4th fret of the 3rd string, and then the top 2 strings open. I love that sound of that chord, so I'm going. But you might have to practice going to it a bunch of times. Just do like F sharp minor and then E over G sharp 100 times. And you'll probably start to get it. And there'll be times where you won't, but. And you can also go descending. Always good to take those progressions ascending and descending. So, and again, like I've said in the previous videos, this is a great tool for writing, okay? So you know, oh, okay, the chords I can do, if I'm going to write a song in the key of A is good for my voice, so I'm going to write a song in the key of A. I can go, you can experiment. You can just start mixing them up. And go, oh, okay, I'll go 1, and then I'll go to the 3, and then I'll go to the 4, maybe I'll go to the 2, and then to the 1, to the 6, you know. To the 5, to the 6. You can do whatever you want. You can kind of start experimenting with mixing them up. You can even just take the numbers and start flipping them around and then play that and see what that sounds like. And the other thing about learning the chords in the key of A, these 6 chords are the ones that are the most likely in any song that's in the key of A, particularly in simpler forms of music like pop or rock or blues or soul and R&B, you know, folk music, things like that. They're really going to stay fairly diatonic. There are some songs, country music in particular, but there are some styles that can go all over the place. Jazz is a good example of that, where you may not stay in the same key through the whole song. But knowing the chords in the key of A, knowing the chords in any key is going to be a really good tool for helping you to figure out songs. Because I always found that it was always easier to figure out single lines, but it was harder to figure out what chords are underlying the melodies. And so as I got better on guitar and my ear got better, it got to the point where I could hear chords. I could even hear chords without having a guitar in my hand and figure them out. So I hope this helps. God bless you. I'll talk to you soon. And I've got one more to do. The key of E is up next, okay? So stay tuned. God bless.